Together we'll stay, feeling this way. It's shining for you and I, oh baby. Follow the sun, leaving the rain behind. Together we'll be in harmony, taking the time, we will find our way. Sunshine, I feel your energy, I need sunshine, falling down on me now. Sunshine, don't you hide away, I want sunshine, each and every day. Sunshine, I feel your energy, I need sunshine, falling down on me now. Sunshine, don't you hide away, I want sunshine, each and every day.
Alright guys, I think we're about ready to start. So I'm not doing anything too amazing. I've just been really behind on reading the dev posts, so I'm gonna turn these on. It's not quite Valentine's Day, but we're getting there, just 4 more days away. Okay, let me turn that off. Okay, so I already got this up. I think this is the last one I posted. Yeah, so we got 3 altogether to go over, and I have these in order. So this one was Best Wishes. Dear Wanderer, I hope this letter will find you well. I think I actually did kind of brief over this one, ready or not. Every player at level 10 will receive a level up reward letter from Master Panda Kopanda, who lives in the village of Anudo. In their inbox, I have since your presence in the world, come visit me, and together we can unlock your true potential. You can find the hidden town of Anudo by taking the elevator of the Green Town. I'm not sure if I read this one or not. I mean, I know I peeked at this, but I don't think I actually read it. Yeah, I don't think I actually, like, read it. Let's see. And we of course saw that there was classes. I have not done anything with my class at all because personally I'm a little terrified it's gonna mess up my stats. It took me quite a while to get a thing that I'm happy with. And I could kill the centaurs pretty quickly, so I really don't want to mess with my stats. I'm gonna have to test that on a different character, and I recommend you do the same before completely committing to it. Let's see. The idea the system allows to choose a very important additional effort has made guide the player to the right direction. And I think this just pretty much tells us what all we can have. Master Kopanda will offer his players valuable advice and a preview of all possible paths, with confirmation to allow to change of mind in process. So I'm guessing you could, like in the older game, you could probably change your path of your class. After the Hopa has chosen their class, after the player has chosen their class, they embark on a special quest to visit. I cannot read tonight. Special quest to visit one of the 6 holy shrines scattered around Aven. That's different. In order to become the class, for instance, a hidden cave compartment has been added for priests to pay tribute to the shrine. That's really interesting. The following classes have been added. Paladin. The Paladin is a steady tank and support in all parties, most focused on taking the damage. Warrior, Master of the Sword. That's usually the thing I go for. Able to deal damage and off tank in most boss encounter shrine, Soul Shrine. Magician. The Magician can channel magic to deal damaging curses on most enemies. Shrine, Mystic Shrine. So we got... Did it say what that one was called? I think I said it in the beginning. I was going to name them all off. So we got Soul Shrine, Mystic Shrine, Sacred Shrine, Silent Shrine. I don't think this one has a name. Arrow Shrine. And instant a hidden cave. I didn't say the name of this paladin one though. It seems like the parties are welcome in any aid keeping the party alive and supported. Rogue, although the rogue is a skilled fighter, the class is a mixture of damage, a support shrine. Silent Shrine. The archer is master of damage distance, capable of handling the most significant bow shrine. You know, I think if I was to get a class, it's gonna be archer. Normally I would do sword, but I've been kind of thinking on and off about training some more. If I do that, I'm gonna need the arrow. So Okay, we get a picture here of the sacred shrine. I have not encountered any of these. This is my first time learning about these shrines, so this is interesting. What's it called? Seal liner repairs? I think that's for something else. More overview of the type of quest. The quest window has been upgraded with 5 new tabs. So I think it used to be, what, you can only have 5 active. Now it's, what, 10? I think that's what I'm understanding. The quest window has been upgraded with 5 new tabs. Unless it's, oh, what is that? This thing over here. Huh. I never noticed that. We'll look at that when I switch over to gameplay. That's my first time noticing it. Active quest, possible quest. Oh, I like that. That's nice. You can actually, like, you actually have a guide to tell you where to go, like, what other possible quests are to do. That's really nice. And it also makes me wonder, is it for just specific, is there, like, no rule on it? Like, it's any quest at all? Or because of the limitation for how high or how low you are, is it only quests presentable at those times? I really don't know. That's interesting, though. I'll have to find out. We'll look into that when we switch over to gameplay. Completed quest, daily quest. Oh, daily quests, okay. Weekly quests. There's weekly quests now. The possible quests tab provides a list of all possible main side and reputation quests around the world based on the player's level. Oh, okay. Level, quest stats, and progress. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. I like that a lot better than, like, just have everything on the table versus only the ones they can do that are available to you at that time during that quest. That quest window, what level window, whatever you are, high to too high, too low, whatever it is. In the middle, the daily quest board displays a list of available daily quest job, and I'm gonna make it a tad bigger. I know my head's probably in the way, but you know, you guys know where to read this at on the Endless Online website where it says Dev Notes. That's where I'm reading this at. So if my head's in the way, I apologize. I'm having trouble with deep. Where to go? The daily quest board displays a list of all available daily quests and jobs posted by NPCs. For example, the deep miner is having trouble with the deep. Okay, I remember that quest. The weekly quest of Shadows, possible special weekly quest. For example, core masters requesting players to slay any public boss to earn additional core fragments. That's really nice. Cores have been very difficult to get. I mean, from the way very beginning. Even now, they're really hard to get. Like, those drops are almost impossible. The exact reward and balance of weekly and daily offers are still to be fine-tuned. Please leave some feedback. So I'm just kind of briefing through these since, like I said, I haven't been really following. I'll post them for you guys, but I don't quite read them myself, so I'm learning this stuff too. Like, this is my first time actually taking the time to read it. A land called Nostalgia. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but this picture right here, that's like the first boat you came off of when, on main clone, whatever you want to call it. When you came off of the boat, that's where it would take you. It's this island. So that's pretty interesting. I wouldn't mind visiting that today. A new, very familiar content nostalgia has been discovered, and players can visit it by taking Sea Liner 102. The continent is likely to be very familiar as it was once part of Aven main content. Ah! Okay, I'm pretty excited to see that. Some of the places will probably look very familiar to some players. Discover the classic feel of the new map, and encounter the Flowey's on Nostalgia. Wow. All worth paying a visit. We're gonna have to check that out. Clever trick to visualize quests. Without going into great lengths of remaking a lot of pixels, it seemed like a good idea to render the first frame of the NPC centered next to the quest script. This way, the quest window looks more lively and engaging. The new path will enable this feature for all players. So I'm thinking this is what he's talking about, the actual NPC is involved. I do like that a lot. I am quite a visual person, so I enjoy him adding that in there. That's really nice. Looks more lively and engaging new patch. Now the NPC is drawn on the left side of the dialogue. That's nice. To-do list. Oh, to-do last finalization on the quest engineering. A part of our quest engineering completion plan, the final step is scheduled for a future update. This entails making all quests clickable, allowing users to open a detailed page featuring the quest location. Yes, thank you. That would be really nice. It's really hard to, like, say, all right, go find this. It's like, where? You can at least, like, I don't know, help guide me to the right location instead of just telling me to go look for it. Because how often do you guys see me having to ask on Globe? where do I find this? This is really nice. I think this is what Endless Online has been needing. There needs to be some sort of guidance for the player instead of just, you know what you're supposed to do. If you don't, you'll figure it out. And perhaps a synopsis that can be integrated into the new Quest Index publishing file. Stay tuned. Other things. New CAPTCHA font. I noticed that. It's very nice. New maps and expanded maps. New map index pub files. Login. Find can only show players on same map. Oh, okay. So that's that thing where it goes like, is it hashtag find player? Is that what it is? Various new quest scripts, behavior, new interfaces. This class and quest update is expected to launch this weekend around Saturday, January 13th. Again, it's been a while since I read this, so yes, I had to go back a bit. So that was from the 13th. Now we're going to read this one, which was the library update, which was the update that was announced before the most current one, which is going to be the next one we read. This is pretty exciting. Endless Online is finally getting a library. More items, more features. Version 0.16 focuses on improving the potential of previously deployed systems. The daily quest system has enhanced to reintroduce musical instrument. Ooh. So like Bard, and you get the harp and the guitar, is what I'm understanding from this. Unlock new buddy sprites layers. This enables testing the ability to adorn oneself with one or even two buddies without sacrificing the shield appearance. Multiple maps have been expanded to accommodate all new shops, craft features, items, and streamline their interactions. Read more below. So, is it saying like a pet? It's saying buddies. When I hear buddies, that's making me think like, are we gonna like get pets? I don't know. Oh no, I was writing a masterpiece, but the wind blew away all my notes into the water. Oh, that sounds like a fun little thing to do. Look at this. Music collector, do you have some? So this is probably the quest you're going to have to do to start Bard. That's what I'm going to guess. Yep, there it is. The Bard was composing his latest masterpiece, but the winds of the wind disrupted his plans. Can you apply your fishing skills to recover the notes for the Bard? This new daily quest is a new lightweight path to unlock the harp, guitar, and fresh additions. The saxophone? Or could it get the saxophone and it's online? I'm not against it. That's very interesting. You know what I want? I want the flute. I really want the pan flute. That would be perfect. The daily music quest will reward players with their own instruments. Okay. Daily quest, making buddies. Thank you for accepting our job. These adorable buddies have quite an appetite. The recently opened Buddy Care Center details to follow is sharing daily tasks for crafting buddy food to feed all the hungry buddies. By completing these jobs, you earn a buddy coin that unlocks your very own buddy in the course of a few days. The enhanced buddy system lets you wear two new graphic layers without sacrificing the shield. Currently, you can unlock the bird on your shoulder and the cute black cat beside you. The daily buddy quest will reward players with their own cosmetic buddies. Where are these places at? Oh my goodness, look at the little bird. Is that the cat? I hope not. I don't look like a cat. Hub expansions. I did read all of it, didn't I? Currently unlocked. Yes, I did. Okay. Hub expansions. To accommodate the increasing number of feature shops, options, and crafts within the Aven Hub, creative solutions were implemented to optimize space. For example, a decision we made to consolidate the boots, belts, and hat shop into a single building, freeing up. That's a really good idea. I like that. Freeing up shop in the upper left corner of Aven for potential future expansions and making the area Aven New Town more interesting, as it appears to be unpopular corner of the town. Yes. And that's always kind of how it's been in Endless Online. There's always like this one area that's like always occupied, such as Aven or Aven Church. All these other places, I mean, they have really nice maps, like Anudo or what's that one that's way out there? I can't even remember its name. Holodale. Holodale's such a nice map, but it's like no one goes out there. Or Centaur. I remember back on like the main server, the only reason anybody would go to Centaur was just for weddings because they were kind of chaotic in the churches in Aven. So they were kind of like run away to Centaur Church or the Holodale Church, and like that's the only thing these things were ever used for. They're really nice maps, but nobody ever really goes on them. And but if you think about it, they never really had a reason to, other than to get a few things here and there. Additionally, the core master now has assistance for core merger, which has returned to Aven to enhance core power through emerging. The abandoned farmer house on the nostalgia continent has been divided into 2 buildings to accommodate the new buddy, food, chef, and music chef. Like you could start cooking in Endless Online now. And music collector. Aven Outlet expansion. Oh my goodness, it's Aven Outlet. Okay, so if you guys don't know where that is, that's like the map right outside of Aven. So you're walking down, you pass the witch's house, and bam, you're on the other map. That's Aven Outlet. And you can kind of see that that's what this is right here, and this is the expansion part. Fillable item containers? Oh. Huh. Introducing a new way for item processing. The system provides an intuitive interface for players to place a fillable item into a map object, transforming it into another state. Currently, players can collect buckets of water, and chance of obtaining buckets of pure 10% RNG from the water wells in Nostalgia. Pure water. Do you have to keep refilling the bucket, or how does that work? Huh. A quest at Not Mommy has been added to utilize the bucket of pure water. However, the system opens the door for a lot of future applications, such as cow milk. You can milk cows, such as cows, milk bar, and ovens, lava orange bar, etc. Like a furnace. Overall, it's a fun and original approach to enhance the crafting aspect of the game. I really like where he's going with this. Main quest expansions. Please confirm portal activation. I really hope that means we're going to be able to, like, I don't know, teleport? I kind of been missing that feature a lot. I really hope we get it soon. Entering the portal. Previously, we discovered that the A-Kids are up to something weird connecting the Aven dudes. Concerning the Aven dudes. After winning their trust, they shared a stolen password that seems to interact with if this is a quest, I don't really know anything about it. Interact with one of the controllers on the Impact site. I have heard about the Impact site, but I heard that it was not working. So I wonder if that's the next part that comes. That's like the very first quest that you start. The main quest has been extended to unveil the overarching. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Overarching. I don't know. Narrative. It's now the moment to explore the archiving. Is it over archiving? It's not the moment to explore the happenings at Aven AGA1 gate. Thanks to the pilfered password from, I don't know these words, from the A-Kids, the player is now able to activate the portal. So now we can teleport, I'm thinking. That's how I'm understanding it. I could be wrong, but we'll see. However, the question remains, what awaits on the other side? The overall main quest has been designed on a great scale, featuring numerous keys, moments that will be familiar and beloved by longtime EO players. Yet, the development of the main quest is going to take a while due to the need for custom programming and scripting in various ways, which is taking a lot more effort than on average. Despite the needed big effort, the anticipation to tell what's next is exciting, and we look forward to sharing this story with you soon. Creepy basement, trouble in the basement. It's widely known that the witch's basement has turned into a spooky area with pupils residing all around. Recently, a new floor has been uncovered for exploration. Are you prepared to confront pupil alpha? Oh, that's what that big thing is in the... Okay, I was seeing like pictures of this on Discord. And I was like, well, that's kind of weird. I wasn't aware there was like an actual kind of new boss added in. To attain the ultra rare corrupted optical core. Oh no, more cores. Or the powerful optical staff. Ooh, there's a new staff added. Drop. At the moment, Pupil Alpha is expected to be the toughest boss in the game. Oh, you know, somebody asked me earlier if Reaper was the toughest, and I was like, no, I think previously the toughest one, I believe, was the Phoenix because it seemed like there's always trouble with the Phoenix. Like it took a lot of people to take one down. So I guess now it's this guy here. Quest shop switch. Every update always has side effects. For example, the addition of interactive shopkeepers and crafting had an unforeseen side effect wherein an NPC could get stuck in a quest state. Oh no, necessitating the player to either complete or cancel. Oh, that's too bad. Quest in order to access the shop or craft tables again. We need to find a solution that is both straightforward and user-friendly. Since the game already allowed players to switch between quests seamlessly, I can't pronounce it. It made sense to introduce an additional switch button labeled to shop. This way, players could easily navigate between quests and, when applicable, access a shop if the NPC had both quests and items for sale. Okay, I see the little switch button. So that means, if you guys didn't know, if you're going through a quest and you got to use like the same guy for a different quest. So this little button here kind of helps you switch back and forth. All right, so we see the return of the Ultima, Baruta, and Baru. Now the question is, are these still going to be like the best armor? Well, I guess they weren't the best armors. They were definitely the hardest one to make because it took 30 days? Was it a 30 or 40-day quest? Like in real life, 30 or 40 days to craft this. The absolute longest one. And then the Ultima, it was okay. Bringing back the Baru is a special moment, as it was the... Oh, there goes my camera. Camera, why do you do that? Alright, I'm just going to keep reading. Ignore the camera. As it was last officially added item to the old original game. Yes, it was. Actually, you know, I think I could fix it real fast. If I go over here, I've been learning now when my camera's being a weirdo, I usually know how to fix it. Let's see if I can do so right now. Oh, it's not even reading it. Sorry guys, my camera's been like so touchy lately. It's like, no, don't touch me. So weird. Hold on. There we go. Okay. It looks good for me, so I hope it looks good for you guys too. Because my camera's like, it's not having it, okay? It's not having it. Bringing back the Baru. Okay, I just read that. Summary. Update 4.17 brings wide improvements to various aspects of the current game world. Bug fixes like non-saving, ignore lists, on app close. I mean, even if it didn't save, how often do we have to like keep Hi Noah! Oh my goodness, hello, welcome to the stream! I have been playing Power World for like a week straight. It's my new obsession. Absolutely love it. But hello, welcome. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter because you just have to keep like switching out the files, so you keep losing it. So it doesn't really matter if it doesn't save anyways because you have to replace all the files. I mean, unless you manually do that, you could do that as well. Warning messages on cancellation completing daily quests. Quest to shop switch buttons now gathered system fillable container items. New weekly ticket swap reward boat tickets. I wonder what that's about. That would be nice though. Boat tickets are very expensive. New side quest. For example, pure water at Not Mommy. Main quest push enter the portal. New buddy items, instruments, new items, new crafts. I should bring this teleport key back to the assistant in the control room. Now we actually did this. This is cute though. It says Avon right there on it. That's new. Okay, expansion 4.17 around Friday, January 26th. So all this stuff has already been added. Now we're going to actually read the one that was recently announced. Let me look at the date for you guys. Hold up. This was on the 7th, and today's the 10th, so this was just 3 days ago. This is Endless Online 0.4.18 dev post. Alright, so we got like a kind of a desert thing going on. It looks like, I don't know, like a version of gnomes or like old men. I don't know. Oh? I've owned it, but yet to play it myself, actually. Really? If you're really big into Pokemon, this is amazing. I absolutely love it. I've been all into Genshin Impact again. I haven't haven't played that yet, or I haven't really seen much of it either. Like, I have to look into that. It sounds fun and it looks good from what I've seen of it. But definitely Power has like just been my absolute obsession. Okay, summary. After encountering minor compiler, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, issues, the previous update, version 4.17, was successfully launched, packed with a lot of content, as well as an additional weapon balancing to properly balance all core weapons. The first new pets. See, again, I'm like really afraid to do my stats and classes. I don't want to mess with that just yet. And we're going to play into the game after I'm done reading this last one. The first new pets and instruments from the introduced daily quest will likely start showing up in the upcoming weeks. And let me just double check for you. I think that Discord was sorry, I'm not explaining this right. I'm distracted. Let me look up here. I think that the new update dropped today, was it? Let me double check on that. There was something that was newly announced. I'm going to open up Discord on my phone and we will double check with that. Okay, and then I'm going to go to servers, endless online, and then I'm going to go to announcements. February 10th. Okay, so yes, this was the update for today. And if you guys are like, wow, wondering what was added today, I have no idea. I've been seeing a lot of people ask that same question on Globe for like the past 2 or 3 hours, and no one really seems to know. So we're going to have to look around. But yes, what the downloadable content was released today. Okay. Well, this next update will fall a little short compared to the last 3 patches. Nevertheless, a significant progress was still made. The upcoming patch 4.18 will address some backlog NPCs code fixes, which unfortunately aren't visible, but are crucial steps toward implementing future systems for maps, quests, dungeons, etc. All these numerous changes to the channel and NPC spawn code need through testing, and you are all assisting in testing the new server code by simply playing the game. The idea is to progress toward a new dungeon system. Once this new NPC server code is considered stable, the system would enable players to reserve 1 or more maps for a private dungeon instance, where custom NPCs can spawn exclusively for them. The glitch that allowed bosses to respawn within 50 seconds. Oh my goodness, 50 seconds? That's bad. Oh, I see you streamed it a few times. How did I miss those? YouTube never notified me. Rude YouTube. I've heard a lot of people were actually having the same thing. YouTube wasn't saying anything to them. It's like, why? Why didn't you tell me? But yeah, I've already streamed it 2 times. The first time was on Friday when I very first tried it for the very first time. And then, like, I think, like, 3 days later? No, Sunday? I think it was Sunday that I also streamed it again, and I was showing my progress, which I'm gonna have to do another stream with that, because I've been doing a lot of progress from that point, and it's really fun. But I plan on streaming that again as well. This system was enabled players to reserve 1 or more maps for a private dungeon assistance. Okay, I already read that. The glitch to the left bosses do respawn within 50 seconds has been fixed. Additionally, the general boss spawn time has been reduced to 90 seconds, so everyone can experience fast bosses respawn for now. After voting on global chat, everyone will enjoy boss respawn in 90 seconds from now. I actually really like that. It kind of sucks waiting so long for the boss to come. Especially when you got like such a huge group of people. Joseon introduction. Alright, here comes the desert. The forthcoming continent to be reintroduced is Joseon, also known as the Dizzy Desert. This region is notable for the intricate yet inconsistent maps, deep orange sand color, vernicil riding gnomes, rocky terrain, and the enigmatic hidden factory. Initially, our focus is on revamping the port map and establishing the central hub. It seemed fitting to introduce a new town to this continent, a feature never before seen in this area. Previously, travelers would venture to Avonport via the upper right path. Therefore, utilizing Sea Liner 101 as a primary sea liner for the fresh destination make perfect sense. Furthermore, Joseon will undergo further expansion with additional maps, NPCs, and quests in the foreseeable future. The Joseon Sea Liner will be free of charge. Well, oh, I like that part. While the continent is undergoing its initial development. That means we can tour it around. We don't have to worry about money. Old, ta-da! New, ta-da! Let me scroll down a little bit. My head's not in the way, is it? Okay. All right, it's kind of do more integrating with the color. I like that. Rather than just two different shades, we got a third one. That's a pretty nice update so far. Okay. And this is when you're actually going inside, old and new. Oh, they added little lights, and there's a giant sinkhole. Oh wow. Hey, that's nice. I like kind of ancient ruiny kind of things. It's really interesting to see in the game, and I just love theorizing about it. Developing on the background. Not only do game developers need to create the game itself, but they need to make tools to help them build and manage the game. These tools, called tooling, take time to develop. They help developers with tasks like designing levels, adding characters, and fixing bugs. So, when we talk about creating an online game, it's not just the game you play, it's also about the tools that make it possible. Very true. I'm going to use Sims as an example because I played a lot of Sims 2, and there was this thing called Bodybuilder where I couldn't necessarily make my own clothes, but I could recolor it, and I really enjoyed those things. Or like when somebody else would make their own hair, their own clothing. I could never knew how to do that, but I could always recolor, and just that alone I really enjoyed doing. And it was super easy to do. They help developers with tasks like designing, leveling, adding characters, and fixing bugs. So when we talk about creating an online game, creating an online is not just a game that helps you play, it's also about the tools that make it possible. Brand new GVS animation tool in development. So we get a little preview of this. It seems like you can have every single kind of clothing that you design facing each way, and you can preview it, which is really nice. I was wanting to try to make endless online clothes, but I don't know if I had the patience for it. I should at least try to make one. I already started 3 different kinds. By the way, I like this purple with gold trimming. That looks really nice. Also, the twin blade, gotta notice that. Anti-automatic measures, which means what? Game online servers often face automatic players known as bots. Oh, yep. To minimize the impact on real players, many countermeasures have been created and implemented. However, developing these situations takes time. On such measures is the server's ability to detect and take action against detect players automatically. This can include slowing down or limiting gameplay to ensure that the player owner is present at all times. Yes, I agree with this. This is always such a problem. The server automatically detects automated behavior and takes temporary or permanent anti-measures aimed at the individual player. Okay. Update 4.18 will be feature support for a special Valentine's Day. Surprise February 14th. Stay tuned. Oh, hey, that's pretty cool. So, this is actually going to be the very first time we get an Endless Online event for Valentine's Day, because Main Clone never did anything like that, which I understand. It's not like a super mega huge thing, but still, I enjoy any kind of holiday themed things that they take the time to add into this. So, that's really cool. Summary, update 4.18 brings wide improvement to various aspects of the current game world. Testing new NPC channel server code, core weapon balance, boss spawn reduced to 90 seconds, pub format changes, class preview fixed, quest fixes, new animation tool, new content, Joseon, new NPCs, GFX, etc. Maintenance update 4.18 is expected to launch this weekend, which is this Saturday, around Saturday, February 10th, which is today. Thanks for playing Endless Online. All right, we're done. We're done. Thank you guys for staying tuned with that. That's what happens when, like, I get so behind on, trying to keep up with these announcements. It sucks. Because then I have to go through this whole huge thing of reading everything off. Like, I don't have to do it, but I'd like to. I kind of like being there for the build. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but you got to be aware that it hasn't even been a full year since this game launched, which was it June or July? I mean, I think it was originally going to be in June, but then it got postponed to July. Is that right? So this is the first time we're seeing like everything just be openly out and transparent to us, just like back in the day, way 2006, somewhere around there. All right, so I'm gonna get up and run around. You can see I actually took off my Christmas stuff. So, Sea Lion, I am very interested in. Also, let me just stop right there for a second because I would like to say right now there's 202 people online. However, did you know that there was 268 people online today? Wow, almost 300 in those online players. My goodness. Now, yes, a lot of those are probably what are they called? Alts. It's understandable. It happens, but. Oh well, so you know what? I'm enjoying the number. I don't care. I haven't seen that number in a very long time. I'm happy. And Noah says, when is Volt... Hold on, let me scoot this over. I can't read. When is Volt implementing the Avon Super Bowl patch? Yes, we need this. We've never had a Valentine's Day event. Surprising. No, we haven't. I mean, it's very possible maybe there was something way back when I didn't really know of these things, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I probably should have stopped by the bank, but I'm already down here, so I'm just gonna leave. Now, there was Ever Endless. Ever Endless had a Valentine's Day event. Bones Underground has Valentine's events. Main Clone itself never had one. And as far as I can recall, but you gotta remember, it was a very long time ago. It was like 12 or 13 back then. I don't think Endless Online ever had a Valentine's Day event. I very clearly remember Christmas. Honestly, that's it. As far back as I can remember, which is like 2005 or 6. I think it was like late 2005. I remember the Christmas map. I remember them doing the release of quests and the new maps like the swamp. The new swamp, or like the fan being released, which I was super happy for. That's like fast forward to 2007. I remember the release of like new items, new maps, but event wise, the only thing that registers that I can remember was the Christmas map. I think that's the only kind of event we ever had. I could be wrong, but that's what my brain says. Okay, let's go check out wherever we're going. Nostalgia Port, let's go. I don't know why it's so exciting. It just is. Alright, so here we are, boat captain. Is there anybody here? No. Okay, that's fine. How many people are online right now? 201. That's still pretty good because lately it's been like 160, 140, and at nighttime it drops way down to 90. Oh my goodness, it's a snake. Let's kill it in the face. Okay, 430. See? 432. I like that damage. And I haven't changed my class. I don't want to. I'm afraid to. I don't want to mess up my stats. Now, if you weren't aware, we were given stat resets thingies again for this weekend only. So if you did thing where you put everything in stats and then you horribly messed up, now is the time to log on and to use it. You can use it and then log off and then reset it. I think we were given 2 of them. And there's like this little gift box. Oh, here it is. It was in this little gift box here. I don't know if you guys can see that on my screen, but it's there's this little gift box right here. It's like by my shoulder. Okay, but if you click on that, this thing here is inside of this thing there, and that'll help you reset your stats if you're needing it. I'm pretty satisfied with my stats and being a wanderer, so I don't think I'll do my class. However, I will take the time to trial and error it because I don't know. I want to see if it's worth it, okay? I don't want to mess up my stats if it's not. It all makes sense now. What caused the original death of the hand was obviously the lack of love. Yes, absolutely. We had it, and then it just disappeared, it just ran away. Glad to see Volt's taken steps to correct this going forward. I know, and you know, it's kind of funny, somebody pointed out I guess on his profile on Discord it says never look back, and he's like, that's so funny because he's going back and he's going back and he's fixing everything way back to the old Endless Online. But I mean, nobody saw the return of Voltar. Nobody. And now look at what we've got. Not even a year in. Look at how much love Endless Online is getting. I don't know what these sparkly things are for, but I absolutely love them. That's my signature weapon on your inventory. Where? Which one? Which one? Oh, this one? Shadow Sword? Is that it? It is a really nice sword. I personally absolutely love the Twin Blade. But if I had it my way, I would have my fan, which I don't believe is available right now, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. That's okay. It's gonna get there eventually. Maybe it is there. I don't know. But I haven't seen it if it is. Alright, so here we are introduced with the, the normal, Trudy's potions. Here we are introduced with the, nostalgic introduction of Endless Online. Now, if you even remember way back when, this is actually, it was the newer version of the Noob Land. I'm having a lot of trouble remember what the very first original Noob Land was like. But, it got like a major update, and it was this one. It was this map. But there was a map before that. I do remember that, but unfortunately, I don't even remember what it looks like because it was so long ago. What is with these prices? 220? What? Oh. I mean, it's not the starting point anymore, but still, I mean, those are crazy prices. Oh my absolutely goodness. Shadow Sword? What? What the what? Oh, a Dark Blade skin. Wait, what? 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 Is it Shadow Sword Dark Blade? Oh, was it called Dark Blade? Oh. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, oh, Mother Pig's here. Okay. I forget that things are called things different now. I don't personally like that, but see, who's gonna call this even small bow? Do you have an even small bow? I got a scab bow. I don't know what an even small bow is. Like, I forgot. Some things are renamed. I'm like, I don't know about this. But yes. So I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna see if the slime guy is there. I noticed that he is absent from inside the shop. But yes, that's originally called the Dark Blade. Oh, hi there. What brings you to my little house? Hi, Mom. Why is everyone calling me Mommy? I said Mom, actually, lady. I didn't say Mummy. You are. I'm sorry. You are. I've been referred to as Mommy by numerous visitors ever since the Void Eruption. It's really strange. Apparently, this Mommy woman must have dwelled in this cottage as well. I'm eager to unravel the mystery surrounding what is truly going on. Would you mind asking around in town a little bit for me? No problem, Mommy. Perhaps Trudy has some knowledge about the situation. She sells potions in the other house. I can't read. This is over here. Can you find out if she knows something? Yes, Mommy. I'm on my way. Does this have... Oh! Oh, they're reading a bunch of things. Meh, I could do without. Nostalgia is a bit part of EO's appeal. Yes, I absolutely agree with that. And I have said for a very long time now, there is just such a fine line of all this new, but you have to make sure it doesn't eat the old, because you have to have this present. You have to have that balance. And there's already been a lot of people saying that this is like too much for them, which I can see, but I, being a person that usually prefers the old versus new, I think this is very well done. And I just absolutely love that he's trying to add old maps while also give it like a new spark. So this isn't actually a treasure chest that spawns clothing like it would in the beginning. Now it's just the bank, which is pretty nice. And look at this little fireplace and little fire going on in there. Alright, let's head down. So if you need to harvest pigs, this is a great place to do it. I know there are some people that are guinea piggies for some sort of quest. I don't know what it is. All right, so here's the little switch thing that they were talking about. Hi, welcome to Trudy's Potions. How can I help you? Ask about mommy. Up. Okay. So you, the other woman, looks exactly like your mommy. What? So you, the other woman, looks exactly like your mommy, but she has no idea who you are? Strange. It's an alternate dimension. Strange indeed. What? You didn't help. You didn't help at all. You're useless. I don't am I done? Oh, okay. Ask about mommy. Ask about goat horn collector. Ask about nostalgia. Well, I want to ask about nostalgia, but I'm gonna ask about mommy. As far as I know, the woman has been living there for quite some time. She occasionally sells me flowers and buys potions, but there's nothing particularly unusual about her. So, what question do you have for me? Nostalgia! In the past, nostalgia was attached to the primary Avon continent, but a massive wave of water swept it away. Now it stands as a small island near the shores of Avon. Oh. Apparently, sea liners were thriving by ferrying passengers between this island and Avon, labeling it nostalgia to attract more tourists. It worked! You had me here because it's named Nostalgia. Goat collector. To be honest, to the best of my knowledge, there are no goat on this island, and there is certainly no individual referred to as the goat horn collector, as you mentioned. However, I recall an odd man at the Avon market inquiring about goat horn. Perhaps you should ask him some questions? Yes, I will go to him. All right, let's go. Jakey Poo, hello, how are you? Oh, you are I haven't seen you on in quite some time. Glad to see you are still safe. Yes, here I am. I've been around. I've just been super busy, of course, but also, like, how do I explain it? Sometimes I have highs and lows of like, oh, you know what? I really want to play games. Now I actually don't want to do anything at all, so I do nothing. But then I had like a drawing spark, or I was drawing a bunch, and then I stopped, and then Noah sent me Pal World, and then I can't stop playing that. But I'm like, man, I have so many updates that I have to do on Endless Online, so I have to just stop and do that. So I've just kind of been bouncing all over the place. But, you know, dating back to October, didn't they just say there's no goats on this island? You liar, you blind woman. What are you talking about? They're goat right here. Ever since October, when my son got his first ear infection, no, not very first, but he got an ear infection. That's when I was grinding like crazy. I made it to level 47. And then he just got really sick, and I really couldn't do anything about it for a week till we got him to the doctors. That was just terrible. But ever since then, I think like another one got sick, so it just kind of unraveled. And from there, I just kind of lost all my Endless Online wanting to play. And so then December rolled around, and I'm like, I'm kind of into it. Oh my goodness, I got meat. I got bacon! Oh, you guys! I don't know why it looks like that, but we got bacon. We got bacon in Endless Online. Power World is life! I know! It's absolutely amazing. I love it. I'm like level... I don't even know. I'm up there, though. I've just been absolutely loving it. I've been exploring, unlocking, catching. I've already gotten 3 shinies. However, I've been breaking the game and sending it to the developers. I'm sure they love me. I've already sent them like 10 messages in a week. I've encountered other shinies, but they were broken. And I said, please fix this. It's a really nice game. So is this like still a treasure chest? Oh, okay, I need a bucket. I need a bucket to put that in. But yes, I've been around, and like I said, my Endless Online spirit was kind of just crushed. It just kind of went away. I don't know. I can't really explain it. That really happens to me a lot, though, where I'll just absolutely binge on a game, and then I just don't. And then there might be another game that comes and replaces it. Are they saying level 30? There might be something else that comes and replaces it, but... other times, it's just, I just do a break and I do absolutely nothing at all. And it sounds weird, but it's just, or I'll just kind of have me time where I don't necessarily, because I'm taking care of somebody every single day, even throughout the night. I'm taking care of, my little 1-year-old. And it's like, I just want me time. I don't want to stream. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to be alone playing my games. So sometimes I'll go into a little bit of that kind of period. But now recently, I'm like, okay, It's a new year. I need to pick up my streaming again. I really want to. There's a lot going on in Endless Online, and I have games I have yet to play. I have yet to play Fish Tycoon 2. I still want to stream that, and I still need to finish my other Fish Tycoon 1, so I get all the magical fish. There was a game that Noah sent me. I don't remember the name of it now, but I do have to play that. I don't remember the name, but I have it in like a folder because I'm saving it for later. I still have to look into it and play it. I also want to go back to Walking Dead. I was so looking forward to doing that in October, but October is kind of the moment where it happened because my kids were all getting sick at once, and I'm like, games are just too much right now. Sometimes I feel like games are just like a little bit of an overload. Like, I can't, I don't have time for games. Like, I got a life right now. I got a mother. I gotta work. and now I'm kind of back to the, games are pretty nice. So I just going through this little circle, this little cycle that happens every once in a while. But that's what kind of happens to me. Let me go back over. Nah. Yep, buckets of pure water are how you craft Baru. What? Where do I get the bucket from? I'm going to go back and watch your Power World stream when I get off work tomorrow. Yes! Both of them are really nice. My my poor computer is close to dying, so it gets really laggy, but it's just so funny to watch it just lag out. But I won quite a few fights. And the first stream was very interesting to watch because I just was very overwhelmed. There was so much happening at once. It was like, buttons! I just don't know. I'm a lot better at it now, but every once in a while I'll still like I get lost. No, I get all of that. I go through spits, and spurs also. More when I have my daughters with me, right? It's difficult. It's just games are nice for a passing time, but sometimes there's just other things you have to do, and it kind of feels like games are just like wasting you. At least that's personally how I feel. Sometimes I feel like I'm wasting. It's a waste of time to play games, so I don't do it. And so I'll try to navigate to just kind of hang out with my kids more, or I'll just kind of just be around, or I'll redirect it to drawing. But usually drawing, I have to be in the moment, which is a little difficult too. I'd say that when it comes down to it, drawing is the thing that I have the most difficult time sticking to. Like, it's there and then it just kind of dwindles away. And if you guys saw on Twitter, oh, this is the shrine. Oh, class tribute. Okay. So if you guys, I'm gonna guess this is for Magic. Saw that I posted a few pictures on YouTube. Yeah, on my YouTube community tab, but I also post on Twitter because I don't use Twitter for like anything. So I'm like, why not post some pictures? So you can kind of see the progress I've been doing, starting and then like just keep going. The most recent thing I did was like a mermaid, a plasma star. I really liked how that turned out. I still haven't colored it. I have to do that. I love that there is a lens on top of here. So if you guys missed all that, we were reading about classes and there's shrines that are just all over the place. Well, apparently if you go to Nostalgia, you'll find this mystic shrine, which I'm assuming is for magic. I don't know. It didn't really specify what it's for. It didn't even say below that I found it. It's just a shrine. Okay. Parenting over games. Yes, that's right. Just sounds like you are a good mother. Oh, thank you, Jakey. I try to do a lot for my kids. And, there's just been difficult times here and there. Right now, we're kind of in this odd period. My second has actually been diagnosed with autism back in April. So it's really hard at times kind of dealing with these behaviors. And we see improvements in some areas in, like, where he used to be good at, he's not doing as good before. And now there's been emotional behaviors that are really difficult. I'm just killing things around here. So right now he's struggling with being a nice kid on the bus, and he's close to being kicked off, and I'm like, so that's a little difficult, on top of just learning how to navigate his feelings and emotions while also trying to have authority over him. And if you guys ever heard of this thing called caregiver burnout, that's kind of what we experience. It's just like there's just so much to do and learn with it. It's all new to us. There's just so many things, and it's hard to tell Is this just, does he just have a really strong, stubborn personality, or is this like the autism kind of kicking in? All right, so this is like the dragon lair here. It's kind of closed off, but the dragons are probably going to be here soon. And that's been really difficult on us here and there. For the most part, he does really good. He does talk. He can communicate. He speaks really well. And I've already had teachers and bus drivers tell me he is one of their favorite kids. I'm like, I don't know if you're allowed to say that, but but that's been really difficult, kind of getting through that and just taking it on as we go. On top of that, Axel is my baby, is now 1. He is all over the place. He's a climber. He's fallen and it's, he just hits his head. I'm like, oh my goodness, kids, calm down. And so there's just a lot of what's the word? A lot of monitoring that goes on. And then my oldest one, Avon does the best, I'd say. Just because probably he's the oldest, but also I think he tends, oh, here's the Buddy Chef food. Chewable herbs, an egg, makes buddy food. So where do we get chewy herbs at? Interesting. Shiny puff? What? Where are these at? That sounds unbelievably rough. It is. It's absolutely tiring. So I just kind of disappear from streaming for a while because I'm just like, all my kids are at different level of care that they need. I think Avon tends to get neglected the most just because he is the oldest and he's the one that needs the least amount of care. But he's also the most aware, so we're trying to balance everybody evenly. And it's just hard, and Avon kind of gets the short end of the stick. I would say the baby Axel, he gets the most attention because he's the baby. And then we try to make sure we're bonding really well with Azrael, which is a little difficult because sometimes he doesn't want to be touched. Other times we try to like give him good positive attention because most of the time he's just getting in trouble. So I'm like, all right, we got to make sure we're just loving on him and giving him attention, that he's getting good positive attention and not just constantly being yelled at, because I don't want him to look back when he's older and be like, man, all I did was get yelled at as a kid. Oh my goodness, there's a saxophone. I want to hear this so bad. What is this? A music book. You don't have all the ingredients. Where do you get a music book from? Is that from the quest you have to start? And here's the harp. Music collector. Oh, do I not start the quest with you? That's weird. Where do I start the quest at then? Huh. On nostalgia for Chewy. Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering. If maybe it's on this island, it would make sense because you have to. This island can't just be here. It has to have functionality to it, and I'm glad they recognize that. You and combined both pure water. Oh, combine pure water and the herb to make it shiny. Oh, how do you combine it though? Do you just? How do you combine it? Where do you craft it at? Daily quest. Oh, it's a daily quest. You can put everything together. Okay. Man, this is just really cool. I love what they're doing with this. Browse through songs and those online. I don't got no monies. So broke. Yeah, where would you combine them together at? Or is it here? Lady at the Central Market and Avon to combine. Okay. I'm gonna have to swing by there. I'm assuming that I have to go straight forward, like we normally would have to. Did we go into this one? I think I did, but I'm gonna check it just in case because I tend to like go in and out of the same door and like somehow completely overshot the other doors. So we're just covering all our bases here. I really like that they improved the map. We got a little guitar here. This is really nice. Yep, birds just go up. All right, I'm heading up there right now. Wait, what's up here? Now I have to check over this map. I have to look at everything now. It's all available. So there used to be like a little shed up here, a little house. So let's go check that out as well. Since we're here. I don't know if these bushes were here before. I don't think they were. Again, I am seeing more goats. That woman is a liar. She lied to us. She's like, I don't see any goats. Lies. Lies, I tell you. What was I supposed to do on this mission again? Oh my, okay, we're going up to Avon to talk to the woman. Also, because we're here, let's look up here as well. I think there were sheeps on this map, and I haven't walked over here yet, so let's just cover that right now. Let's do this. Oh my goodness, there's a crow. I don't know if I walked up here or not. I don't think I did. I don't know. Sometimes I just walk in autopilot. Oh, it's the Flowies. Oh, okay. Alright, we're gonna head back then. Let's go. But yeah, so if I disappear, that's probably why. I'm just kind of like, I mean, like, you guys are understanding. Like, you have your own little periods of that. It's a little difficult to balance everything at once. And, you know, I said this before, too. 3 kids is very different from 2. It's a lot. And Avon is where you buy your buckets also. Okay, I have nobody to buy a bucket with, but if there's a bank up here, I do have some in savings I could pull from, so we will check that out. Also, I am seeing a nice little lamppost here. That's nice. I don't know what these are for, but I like those. I'm assuming they're like fireflies, but why are there yellow and green ones? Let's go up here. Is this not Avon, or did I do something wrong? Wait, is this Guild Bob? Sea Liner Merchant. Oh, okay, this is where you buy your boat from. Totally missed that house somehow. So I think we're gonna go up and over here for Avon. Well, why is this one purple? What are you hiding in there? Normally when you would go to Avon, you would go on the boat. So do I go to the next map over and go up? This is so confusing. Nope, to the right. Ah, I know there's a little bit of a delay, so I will try to find it. You said to the right, so this way? Although I'm probably on a completely different map now. I know there's a delay. It's a little difficult. I'm trying to think though, where would it be? If normally it's just directly up. Oh wait, okay, we're on the snake part. Did we just come from here or not? This is like normally the map you would be to go up to Avon. Okay, we're on the right path, I think. I don't know anymore. I'm just gonna straight up. Who is this? Brianna. I'm just gonna go straight up like I know what I'm doing, but I don't. But don't tell me that. That's so weird. It's just a circle. Where do I go straight up at? I'm gonna go back down and go over, up, and to the right. Where do I start at? Where? That boat. Do I go on the boat to go to Avon? I'm gonna go click on it. Let's see what he says. Or do I just... Can I go like... Oh, wait. It said Avonport. Wait, which Avonport? New Avon or Old Avon? This is confusing. What happens if I go through this door? I can't. Okay, so... I'm not sure. Do I have to click on the Boatmaster, or does that just take me back to normal Avon? Yeah, this is a little confusing. Talk to the guy. That one. Talk to the guy. Okay, do talk to the guy. Do talk to him. Okay. Because I'm like, is that going to take me back to Old Avon or New Avon, or I don't know. Who is this? Oh. I like her outfit. Look at her cute little hat. So that was from like the Halloween event. Boatman. So is there not an actual New Avon? Is that what it is? It's just Old Avon? Or are we on a New Avon? It's so confusing. I was assuming there would be like a new Old Avon. I can't. Okay, so where do we go from here? I see some people here. Wait. Okay, so that woman told us to talk to somebody. Who was it? Talk to Goat Horn Collector. Okay, that guy, if I'm right, is over here. Right, he's over here in Avon Center. That's the one dude that rips you off. That's who he is. Oh, you're doing that quest? I think so. I'm a little lost. I'm gonna try to fix that though. Where did he go? Oh, okay, this guy. Goat Collector. Okay. So yeah, I was on a completely different page. I don't know, in my mind I was thinking that that little island was gonna like just be absolutely completely the old map. And so I was under the impression that there was like a different Avon than this main one. It got a little confusing. Do you have goat horns for my collection? Ask about goat horns, ask about nostalgia. No time for goat horns. Bye! As a young man, I explored the nostalgia continent, but I could not find any goat there. You guys don't look very hard. That's why I settled down in Avon eventually. As far as I know, I've never collected goat horns in nostalgia. Okay. I should return to nostalgia and talk with the lady again? The lady. Yes, let's go talk to the lady. So as we're walking by, I'm going to kind of do a brief walk in and out from the bank. I try to spot people wearing things I don't recognize. And this is usually a quick way to do it. Often people are just either hanging out in Avon Bank, that's the Nutcracker, now that's from the Christmas event, in Avon Bank or like by the church. That's nothing. I don't remember if we ever showed this off, but yes, there are the ice quivers now, ice arrows. So let's go down. There was this really interesting looking outfit that was called a Valentino, but I guess it was added with Stoutlandia. And now that I think about it, I was probably added, I think we actually covered that at some point. And this is the Halloween event. Alright, let's head back down. Yeah, took me forever to get those ice arrows. So, what is the process you have to do to get them? Tell us. Do I need to go buy more tickets? I think I do. Actually, I think they said that I don't need that for nostalgia, right? It was just as you go, free, in and out. Nostalgia port. Hey, it says it costs 1. I'm pretty sure it said, okay, maybe it's the sand area. Where do you board the boat to go to the sand area? Let's go check down here. If I do need to grab some money, I'm gonna have to go like all the way back up to get some gold, and that's just terrible. So that's quite a bit of a walk. Retired captain, port of despair, port of haunted hollows. I don't see a new addition for the desert area. It's possible it's somewhere else, but I'm pretty sure it said Sea Line 102, right? Like the boat. Nostalgia and Centaur. Most of the time when I jump on here, I've just been hanging out at the Centaur area. I really like the cellar. Oh my goodness, it's the Ice Blade! I don't think I got to see that on here yet. Ah! Alright. Again, this is probably with Snowlandia, but when we first did Snowlandia, nobody had this stuff crafted yet. Okay, here's the desert area. Let's go there too. Let's go check it out. Why not? Go to Snowlandia and farm the ice golem boss. Oh no. Haven't been on today, so I'm not sure where desert is. I found it. It's on the boat. Crystal Blade. Oh, is that what it's called now? Crystal Blade. I'm not a fan of renaming things, and I personally don't think it's gonna catch on. Endless online players are very set in their ways. You might get a few people that'll call it the accurate name, but I guarantee you're gonna get vast majority of the people saying Ice Blade and Scabbo. I would be one of those people. I like being accurate, but for the most part, I can't retrain myself on that. That's like a 15-year deal. And now you're like, by the way, we gonna be changing the name. No, you're not. It don't work. There's cotton here, guys. Remember the day when we all had to stand around one bush? Get like 30 people standing around one bush of cotton? Crystal Blade is new, I think. Yeah, I think was that one of the new things added today? Or was that with the Snowlandia update? No, that was the Ice Blade. Oh, the crystal sword with the purple at the end. I know what you're talking about. Oh, look, empty bottles. So instead of health pots, we get empty bottles. Oh, okay, we got health pots over here. And they're craftable. Okay. Now, originally, you would go here to buy health pots, which were the cheapest here or in Hollowdale. Actually, I think Hollowdale was the cheapest place to get health pots in the old one. Nothing really here. I think you went there for the Baru quest back in that day. Crystal Blaze thing to do. Yeah, okay. You know what? I don't remember if I actually saw somebody holding it or if it was a picture somebody posted. But I did see the Crystal Blade somewhere once upon a time. Okay, you know, I don't think I have background turned off. Hold on here. Where is it? I think one of these was it. I don't have background turned off, and I've talked about this before. It really bothers me when the map is super silent. I don't know. I'm just used to having music on in the background, and I really enjoy that. I know there's people out there that don't particularly like to have sound. I really enjoy sound. And it's just really noticeable to me and kind of odd when it's not there. Oh my goodness, the gnome! Hi, sir. Are you... Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! He's gonna rip my face off. He's not moving very fast. Oh, he's slow. He's super slow. 220, that's pretty good EXP. Oh, okay, type in hashtag item. My little boy's weight, Crystal Blade. I'm gonna go get him. I gotta order him a new crib. I'm just worried he's gonna pop out of his crib because he's already done it once. I'm like, don't do that again, sir. I'll be right back, guys. We're okay. Where's your binky, sir? You know what binky is, honey? Over here. Oh, I'm baby. Binky. There we go. We're a happy boy now. Oh, I got a sad kid. Yes, that is the Crystal Blade. Okay. For a second, I thought they renamed the Ice Blade Crystal Blade. I'm like, that's not gonna go over well. Alright, so somehow... Oh, I'm a tired boy. Oh, we're a tired boy. I absolutely... Oh my goodness, what is that? It lagged. So, I absolutely love ancient ruin kind of stuff like this. It's perfect. It's beautiful. I love the teal blue. That's really nice. And I enjoy nice little touches like that. I especially love it when they're kind of like broken down and you get to see the debris. Now, there was... We're going to check that thing out. There was a thing in... Yeah! Okay, check out this very much so improved Versatile. So these used to just be those things that he's writing on, but now it's not. Now it's like a scorpion. There was also the giant beetles. I don't know if you guys remember, but they had like giant brown beetle things. And I'm guessing they like combined the beetles and these Versatile, or however you pronounce it, together, and now we got that monstrosity. Is it lagging? Oh, can you not get me? Is that like a safe spot? Hello, sir. What is that? Is that like a scorpion tail? What is it? Dropped scorpion tail. It's a scorpion! That's nice. I don't know why I didn't say that earlier. It looked like a scorpion. I'm just so used to it. Okay. What's... Alright, that... I don't know. We're like going back and forth between like, I'm gonna get ya. No, I'm not. Whoa, 360? What? What? 360 and 350 EXP? Are you kidding me? I mean, I thought the centaurs were pretty good at like, was it 250 they give each? And this is 300? This is like a new training ground. I am not properly prepared for it because I don't have any health pots on me. I got small heal, but I mean that's not very good. Where are you going, sir? Don't you run away from me. Don't do it. Don't do it. I go put this little boy down. He's so wiggle. Hold on. Wait. Let me get to a safe spot first. Hold on. Mommy doesn't want to die here. Hold on. Alright, I'll be right back with this little wiggle worm. You want some cereal? You want a snack? Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to make sure he had some snackies and a little something to watch to be distracted. He is okay, ready to go. I never got, but I'm gonna say goodnight. Oh, I'm tired as heck. Alright, good night, Jakey Poo. Sleep good. Thank you so much for tuning in. Always appreciate it. Sleep well. Alright, these little scorpion things, these are very interesting. I actually really much like the design. I like the update. And I really like the experience points. This might just be my new area to train at. That's really cool. I'm actually kind of surprised there's someone else here. I mean, normally this thing is like yellow. I don't know where everybody else is, but okay. I am just wandering around, so I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what even all is available here. But I mean, hey, if you're looking for cotton, here's some really good areas to go for cotton. Also, a nice little training area. And this update was just released today, like I said. Today is the 10th. It was released on the 10th this morning. I saw it. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I think it's about time I finally do an Endless Online video. These guys are much better because they're super slow. I am still level 47. You know, part of me wants to just train, but other part of me is like, do I really want to do that though? That's not fun. It's just, and like, I really feel like I'm just wasting time sitting here for like 10 hours straight leveling for just one level. I mean, that's what it feels like. So I'm just kind of leveling here and there. I'll get there eventually. So I don't know if there's even like an actual location to go here, or if I'm just popping in and out, or if it's supposed to be kind of like a maze where like you should know the location of where you're going, which again is a little difficult because there's like no specific direction to go, and I don't see any kind of set path. Or maybe it's like before, where if I would go up and then down, and then the rocks would be here, but I just don't know. I don't know how much it's replicating the map from previous. So let's go over here, maybe. But there's nothing here. I can't follow it if it's not the same. Who is this? Frog. Frog is hiding here. I see you, Frog. I see you. Alright, now you go away. Is this a factory? Hey, there's the crystal sword. No, you. Hello, stream. Wow, can't believe you just said that. Grinding for hours on end is kind of your jam. It is now. You know, once I get obsessed with something, I just dive right into it. But other times, it takes a really long time for me to click. Ah, what attacked me? That was super rude of it. I kind of been grinding too on Palworld because you have to be a level to unlock certain things and to like increase your base. None of these things are going to make sense to you if you never played the game before. BQA for leaf. For leaf. Well, alright. I think that's as much as we can see on the desert. But anyways, on Palworld, you gotta like have a base, and it's one of those things where the reward is leveling up, and every time you level up, you get access to more and more things. And in order to expand your base and to get better and bigger and better things, like I'm gonna use this in terms of Pokeball, because a lot of people might understand that better. Let's say you got a Pokeball, and then if you level up to 12, now you can get a man, what are Pokeball kinds? I know Master Ball is like the ultimate kind. It's been a while. And then you got like the Love Ball, the Leveling Ball. Anyways, thinking of terms of that, every time you level, you get a better one that has a higher chance of capturing whatever it is you're making. Or let's say, like in Minecraft, you gotta start with twigs, and let's say if you level up a few times, now you can do your stone. Now if you level up a few more times, you can do iron. Now you level up again, now you can do gold. It's like locked base, level lock, that's what it's called, level lock. And so it makes you work, but it also rewards you. So I really enjoy the system they have going on there. I'm not reading anything at all in here. This area and all shops are currently under construction. Does that mean I can't go in there, or can I peek-a-poo around? Let's see. Or was I already in here and I didn't even realize it? Let's see. Let me know if you guys can hear the bedroom volume. Right now they're singing kid songs on there. I'm trying not to have that captured. Okay, so we're actually in a bank. Teardrops. Let's spy on them. I like looking at people's stuff because sometimes you see things we haven't seen before. Now, if you can actually wear this outfit, I believe that's called like the Napon or Napone, some sort of something like that, where it was actually originally an outfit that was going to release to version... Was it 29? Was it Endless Online version 29 was like the big thing that they released that we never got? Well, a lot of items and NPCs were actually made, and weapons, they were made and put into the game that were never just released. And so that outfit is one of them, the Lila Jewels. Well, she has something for sale, I guess, because I can't click on her. So let's go over here and wander around. More little gnome guys. I don't know, they look like gnomes to me, but they're supposed to be something else. Wow. Where are we? Big mansion. Oh my goodness, Endless Online has a mansion. Are we gonna get this outfit? Shubadana. Shubadana? Shubadana. Shubadana. Donna? I don't. You can't click on him either, but he's there. He's waiting for you. Oh my goodness, I love miniature little things on here. They're so cute. See, these were other little things that were actually in the original Endless Online, but we never saw them. They were in the map editor, though. We never saw this stuff. Not this guy, though. The big guy. But I can't click on him. That's too bad. Alright, I think that's it for this building. Let's move on to the next one. Let's wander around there and see what's happening. Okay, it got the shield on here, so this is like a weaponry. Okay. Again, nothing here is available. I'm really hoping we're going to see the release of the Twin Blade, if it isn't already. I have not seen the Twin Blade, and like, you know, it could change it. Hashtag item. Do you think there would... Whoops, I forgot the N. Do you think it would be a space, or is it just one word? Item Twin Blade. Oh, okay, so it would be a space. So it looks like it hasn't really been done anything with, and the Twin Blade... it's been a long time, but don't you originally get the Twin Blade from Marble, which is the Bug Temple area? Don't you craft it there, but in order to craft it there, don't you have to go to the desert and get a bunch of rocks? Don't you have to get like 60 rocks, or no, you gotta like craft, I think, 6 bad maces to craft a Twin Blade? Is that how it was back then? It was a lot of work. I'd much rather just give the money to somebody and be like, I'm just gonna buy it. I'm not putting that much work into it. Unless I really, really wanted it. Like, maybe I probably would, but I'm not gonna do it when everybody else is doing it. I'm gonna wait for things to die down. It's a really nice... Oh my goodness, it's confetti! Why just one spot, though? And what is this? You litter bugs. Ice cubes to make levers? Something like that. Maybe it was ice cubes. Yeah, okay, leafer mace. That's what they were called. Or like big ugly mace. Something like that. And I think you had to make 6 of them. It was so long ago. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, it was a lot of work. But I absolutely love that. Twin Blade. Well, what they got going on so far is looking really nice. Oh, by the way, I don't think I mentioned this, but Aven actually turned 6 years old the other day. Aww. It's so odd to be like, this is my oldest child. How has it already been 6 years? Can I go all the way behind this, or you think I'm gonna get stuck? No, okay. See, I enjoy it when they make the maps like that, where you can actually walk around, instead of like, it kind of looks like, yeah, this would be an example. It looks like you can walk behind, but you can't actually. So I enjoy being able to walk around the map. Even behind the building like this. Did we go into this jewelry area? Yeah, I think we did. So I think it's about that. That's about it for this map. Was there a bank here? Oh my goodness. Okay, this was the bank. I was just gonna go over here and grab a little bit of money, maybe 1K, just because I wanted to purchase a ticket in order to go back to the nostalgia area. Now, we saw the buddy quest kind of thing. We saw the bard guy, but I didn't see an area to start these quests, now that I think about it. We found the location, but they didn't actually offer us to start it. So that's kind of interesting. I wonder if that's something that's going to come later. I just noticed this is a snake tail, but it's brown. That's really cool. I just noticed this. And I'm seeing that leather seemed to have gotten some sort of update. It looked different before. So they're changing things around a little bit. I don't know why bacon kind of looks like a ham, like a giant leg cut off or something of the sort. I think that's about it for this island, so we'll head back. And we'll go to... Actually, we're gonna go buy a ticket because I need more tickets. That's so poor. Look at that. It looks like a little flower. It's cute. I probably won't stream for too much longer. I'm going to end it here soon, but I just kind of want to take a look around of everything that has been added. I mean, not everything, but what we can find so far. Sea liner. Does it matter which one I buy? I'm just going to buy like 3 just to cover my bases here. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. All right, now let's head down to the Nostalgia Island. You needed 6 leafers, oh my goodness, which was 10 ice cubes each, and you also needed like 10 of each color slime. That's awful. Do you know how hard it was to get green slime? It was really hard. Something like that. A big, convoluted, multi-step trade. It was a lot of work. Incorrect. Correct me if I'm wrong. But didn't the weapon in the original EO have the same or no stats and was cosmetic only? Yes. You're right about that, Noah. It was not worth it at all. Which is too bad, and I never understood that. Why would you put in so much work in something for it to give you like 2 stats? I don't understand that. Like the Baru. The Baru should have been so much more than what it gave us. Where am I going? With the Nostalgia. That's down here. I didn't quite understand that, but I see that they have recognized the problem of that now, and they are actually going out of their way to try to fix that, which I'm very happy for, because I really like the Twin Blade, but it really sucks. It's just for cosmetic only. And not nostalgia for it. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I think the 1 to 8 or whatever it was. The only thing that it was effective against was the rocks. It'd be like 1,000,000 damage. Other than that, yeah, it was only for Lux. Alright, I think I'm going back to Mommy, right? Talk to not Mommy. Yes, not Mommy. Okay, we are on our way to talk to not Mommy. And then maybe that will end the stream. I gotta take somebody to work. But that's why I wanted to try to start early. So I started about 8 o'clock, and it's 10:21 now. So 2 hours, that's not bad. I just had so much to cover. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so far behind. Look at the devil costume. It's cute. Okay. Talk to not Mommy. Hello again, Bling Queen. You have gone above and beyond to unravel what's going on. It seems there are no clear answers so far. I did found some old letters, but I did found some old letters and books in the house that I will be studying. I will let you know when I find out. When I find out. For what it's worth, I can be your temporary mommy. Just don't expect me to cook and clean for you. Thanks, Mommy. That's pretty great. Now, where's the library? Was that actually added in? Did I get 40K? No, it's just 4,000. Okay, I thought it said 4D. I'm like, hey, I like that number. It could be hiding around. Maybe it's going to be added in later. I was under the impression for some reason that it was going to be an Avon. I'm not sure. I thought it was a part of something. Hold on. Let me go read things real fast here. I gotta go read the patch notes. And it was the one previous, not the one that was just released, but the one before that. I see a shot of the library. It's talking about musical musical instruments, and I see a lot of books around. So maybe they're one and the same, but it hasn't been quite implemented. Maybe we get this later? Alright, well, I was looking forward to seeing the library, but I don't see any really context behind it. Now, there was the giant eyeball down below. I guess we can go check that out real fast, too. I don't have to go quite yet, but I do in a little bit. The water source in the bucket, that we were told you gotta make that Haven. That's what Tiki said. So think about entering the portal. We gotta check that out, and also the Optica Eye that is underneath. And there's a Core Master we see. But no specifications on where the library is located. But that's okay. I'll go up one more time and kind of look around and see if it's there. Now, she did just say to us that we would have access to down below, right? Didn't she say that? Some sort of basement? But being around in the house, it's not that big, and I didn't see any stair entrances, so I don't think we can go down there. We can go look, though. We'll look again. I'm assuming there's supposed to be stairs or something going on here. Like, I guess it kind of makes sense that the library's here. It's a struggle to find clean, pure water for my flowers. Could you go fetch 2 buckets of pure water for me? Yes, no problem. Please go fetch 2 buckets of pure water from the water wells. Working on it. Alright, and the buckets are from Avon, which I just came from there. It sucks jumping back and forth because again that's using up your tickets, so if it isn't Avon, then it sucks having to use one ticket to get on, then you have to go back, get another, and then let's say you don't know the buckets are there, because how would you? So that you're gonna have to use it at least 3 times. Use up 3 tickets 3 times. Maybe it should have been more in this area, unless it's from the pal guys, the pet, the buddies. Buddies is what they're called. Let's go check up there real fast. I don't know where I'm going, so I will be wandering around. I have to learn the layout, so I just kind of going where I think it might possibly be. I don't know. Okay, that guy's the boat guy. So don't go up. Don't go up. I guess go left. Or was it the I don't know. I'm having trouble like trying to map this out in my head. Was it going down instead? I don't recall which way we went. I was just going all the old ways, and somehow I wound it up in this location. I don't know. Alright, so we went up. So now, let's go to the right. Let's see what's over here. If there is a location. Maybe there's not. But I see a road. So does this road lead into something? Okay. Oh, alright, so this is the location I was looking for. This kind of area where you would very first get off the boat in the beginning. You would start on that map, and then it would take you to this map once you completed everything. Alright, so the pal guy, pal, buddies. I want to keep calling him pal because pal world is on my mind. So the buddy guy, I think is over here, the chef. Or did I just go in a circle? Why would you do that to me? I think I just went in a circle. Alright, so it's nice that they connect, but I'm still lost, so it's not so nice. Let's try that again, except instead of going up, and instead of going to the right, we're gonna go down or to the left. We'll see what happens. I'm really liking all the maps connecting together, though. Alright, so we'll just go down on this next map. Alright, was it down here? Weren't the houses down here? I think they were. I just briefly recognized it for a split second. Yes, they are. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a little hard to memorize. But there you go, there's that saxophone. I'm looking forward to whoever crafts that. I want to listen to it. And you got the music books right there. But I don't see him telling me about a quest or anything. I don't see any stairs to go down below. I don't know, maybe it hasn't been added yet. Maybe it's still being in the works. Maybe it's just kind of like, here it is. We're still working on it. But I like what I see so far. This is really nice. Because there's no quest guy. And then we go down below, and that's where we're going to see the buddies. The buddy system. I'm guessing we're going to get pets then? Oops, get off. Get off. Blink, wait! Get off the stool! She really wants to sit. Alright, and this is the chef guy, the buddy guy? Okay, buddy chef. And then you need the to make the bucket to make these, which I guess is an aphid. I don't want to go back and forth though, but yeah. And so you take the water and the puffy weeds to make weeds. Oh, these are on the island. That's what Jakey said. That's what Jakey said. So I'm gonna have to look around for, I guess, collectibles. Now, normally what I like to do is have this open. Okay, I see something right there. That's exactly what I was talking about. This is a really nice thing to have open to go see where you can collect at. So down here at the bottom, it says Chewy Herb. So it's really good idea to have your map open so you can locate these little green things and you know where to look, because that's almost impossible to see without knowing. And I don't know what you're supposed to do about the bucket thing. I mean, I don't want to go back to Avon. There's so much traveling involved, but I am going to go back to Avon just mainly because I want to go to the witch house and I want to see the giant Optica underneath. Since that's a new boss that was added, let's go check it out. If I can make it there. I think if I just go straight up though, I should get there just fine. Okay, here's the boat guy. We're good. I really enjoyed the desert. Both of these areas are looking really nice. He's doing a very well, all of them. Whoever, when I say he, I'm just talking about Volt specifically, but I know there's a lot of hands that go into working on this together. So the whole team is doing a very nice job doing this, putting it all together. All right, to the witch's house. Let's go check that out real fast. I still really want a wanting button, something to speed things up. Where do you think the pill is at? The bucket. Was that in the market area? I don't quite remember what Jakey said, but I think he said you get the bucket in Avon though. I just don't know the exact location. So I have to like run around looking. Okay, so giant Optica. Let's go find out where you are. Bananas. Alright, right off the bat, I think this area that was new. I had not seen that before. Let's check it out. We go down here. Spooky, creepy cobwebs. We got books. And a pathway. Do I just go straight, or is there something here? Was it already here? Was it killed? He did say that there is a 90-second spawn now for the boss. I don't know if it's all bosses or this one specifically. I kind of don't want to wait here the whole time, but there it is. If you want to go check it out, it's here. It's here for you. I just absolutely love this. This little animation of the spider going up and down is so cute. I'm glad they brought that back because that was introduced in the Halloween decorations when they updid all of Avon. I'm really glad they brought that back. And just, it's perfect right next to that cobweb. Oh my goodness, there's more over here too. They're so cute. I'm trying to procrastinate, but it's not spawning. It's not here. And I did try to walk over here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I am level 47, so I might be able to survive down here decently. Got these guys killed off. If they spawned, I'm assuming the boss is going to be coming soon. Now, I do notice the channel room is green, and usually when there's a new map, it's automatically just yellow. But, okay, see, we already got a channel that's locked up here. Oh my goodness, he's massive! Pupa Alpha. I really don't know if I'm going to be able to take it on myself. You want to see baby? Come here. It's the boss. You want to see the boss?
Yeah, I saw it.
You did? What do you think about it? He's scary. He won't get me. I mean, like, it's slow going, but I guess I'm making progress. I see your fears. What are they then? Tell me. That's interesting. He talks to us. So that's a nice addition. It's not necessarily a new mob per se, but I mean it's a new boss. That's massively upgraded. He look into our soul. I'm really curious how much EXP it gives. So that is a little difficult when you're trying to just take on it, but all the little guys are kind of chasing you. I don't know if it has regen. It probably does, which would be really annoying, especially if you're trying to do this by yourself. But, I mean, bosses aren't usually intended to be by yourself. They're usually supposed to be around with parties and such. But, yeah, I mean, I remember doing dragon runs and then the regen. You're like, you're getting really close to killing it and it regens. You're like, no, stop that. Ow. Okay. And we're still kind of stuck with the same only 2 squares away, which actually it's only 1. So you just constantly have to be a state of one shot, one square away, 1 square away. Now, I might be able to hit more if I was actually willing to mess with my stats, but like I said, I'm gonna have to play it safe. And I do have like another character that's level 12 or 13, something like that. And I'd much rather practice on him than on my character. I'm going to make that character an archer, and then I'm going to mess around with the stats, and then I'm going to write down what they are previously, as he is a wanderer, and the stats are what they are now. And then I'm just going to see if it really is worth making the class of a archer. And then apparently you got shrines that are all throughout Avon, so I'm gonna have to locate whatever that shrine is. That was an interesting touch. I don't know if I want to stand here for any longer to kill. He's taking a really long time. I don't have the patience to keep going around in circles. But I mean, there he is. We saw him. He's good. He's there. He's hanging out. Oh my goodness, the ambush! But I don't see the library yet. This would be a nice addition to have the library, I think. And I don't think like anything new is added onto her. I'm trying to think on where you would go to craft a bucket in Avon. I'm gonna guess it's something over here. Oh my goodness, bacon A-boy! That's new. That's really cool. All right. So I guess that's as good as you're gonna get with cooking in Endless Online, but it's really nice. I see these have gotten upgraded for sprites. That's good. I like that they are changing things very slowly but surely. It's kind of like if you remember back in the day when you played Endless Online, there was the gold. Now the gold originally was in a green bag, right? It was originally in a green bag, and an update happened, and then it was in a silver bag. Basic magic powder. Oh, look, empty bucket. How many do I need? 2? I don't know if I need 2 or not. I'm just gonna pretend like I do. Okay, there you go. There's the bucket. I don't really know of anything else that was newly added. Like I said, the main thing I'm focusing on is the library, and I have no idea where it's at. No idea. Or if it's even out yet. Maybe it's just kind of setting up the area for, maybe there's going to be an update next week, because there was that brief period where we were getting an update like every week or every other week. It was crazy. So he might just be setting the stage, so to speak. And maybe the library will be added in later. If I find out, I will let you guys know. But in the meantime, we're just going to head down to this well thing of purification. Let's go to the bucket guy. I mean, the boat guy over here. And nostalgia port. Here we go. I don't know if I needed more than 1 bucket, but I got 2. I'm prepared. Alright, now we need to go find a well, which I believe was directly down, right? Another problem is we do need the, equivalent to a puffy weed. Which, okay, is that what this is? There's two! Oh my goodness! Look at us! There's that chewy herb. And Jakey said that we need to combine the pure water with the herb to craft this thing that it's requesting. Whatever this food is that you need to give to your pal, your buddy, which is going to be a pet later, apparently. That's interesting that he's implementing pet system, but I'm looking forward to it. I liked having my little pet follow me around on Bones Underground, so I'm wondering if it's going to have the same effect where it's going to help you fight, or it can heal you, or it can act as a bank. That would be amazing. We'll see what they do with it. So before I go over here, I'm going to go over to the next map real fast just to check it out. I'm going to see if there's another spawn area with these chewy herbs and see. Okay, here's one there. So much easier with this map on. I mean, those are so hard to see. It's possible they're just spread throughout the place, but right now, I just see that one. I got like 10 more minutes where I have to jump off. Alright, here's another area. 1 out of 2. I'll take it. I just want to see if I can at least do this one time. So now we're gonna go back over. And then I'm just kind of walking down. I'm making my way to the pathway, but also looking for another plant to harvest at the same time. And it's kind of best to learn all your spawning locations. That way you kind of get to them faster. I'm noticing there's not a lot of people on right now doing this, though. Normally, when an update happens, I mean, this place is packed. And this little thing have like 15 different channels open. But that does not seem to be the case right now. Okay, this just respawned. We're going to go grab that. 1 and 2. Here we go. Okay. Was it this guy or just the music guy? I think this is the music one. Okay. Not you. So in here. Wait, my bucket. I gotta like get water. So what do I do? What do I... Now what? Do I just do it again? Like, bucket of water. How do I empty it? Do I just... This slot only accepts fillable items. How do I empty the water? Can I? This is interesting. I don't know, guys. You're gonna have to... Can I, like, dump it or something? I don't know. Or do you have to just buy a huge amount of buckets and just keep filling it until it says pure water? Well, I was gonna do the crafting for you, but I don't have enough time for that. But yeah, there you go. You would take... Oh man, we don't have an egg. All right, so make sure you get the ingredients such as the buckets, multiple buckets. I don't know, however many to play it safe, and the egg. So you don't have to do this multiple times and then waste your tickets going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth like 7 different times because you didn't know or you didn't remember the things that you needed to get. I don't know how to fuse these things together. But, alright guys, we're going to call that stream because I got to jump off. But that's what's going on with Endless so far. And then, maybe if I'm up for it, I'll do another Pal World tomorrow stream. Because like I said, I've been just obsessively playing. Yeah, I got pretty, I can't say pretty far, but I mean like, develop-wise, I've just been mainly wandering around and like opening up the map and like finding more pals and catching them and then looking for shinies. Now I got 4, but I've actually encountered like 7 by now. And I find a lot of bugs. I've been reporting those too, so. Alright guys, that is it for tonight. So have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever it is in your part of the world. And I might see you guys tomorrow. I will let you know. Alright, good night guys. I gotta